Heyo, uh, doing some flies today. Um, oh, Nelly gave me a good fly for me to try from when I did my, streamer. I ain't got no eyes for these things, so I'm just doing with what I got. He told me a snake fly would be good, and so I watched a video, and it looked fairly simple. This is my first one, so it's gonna be, not the best looking, but it looks fine to me, and I believe it would do alright. I tried to build a bit of a head up here with some UV glue, but it's attached. The dude on the video said to use like a 10 or 15 pound test line. So I went ahead and used braided, which you have to cut with a sharp knife because I can't cut it with my scissors that I use for fly tying, and I pretty much couldn't cut it with anything else that I had, so I had to borrow one of my brother's pocket knives. He keeps his sharp. Uh, so yeah, uh, I use this stuff. That way I have no fear of this breaking off into a fish's mouth, and then I'd feel extremely bad because I left a hook in a fish's mouth. So even if this breaks, the line will not. And so I feel pretty good about that. But yeah, pretty much I'm just going to keep my first streamer as just like a wall decoration because I don't trust it because earlier I was messing with it because I wanted to make sure it was strong enough, and every time I'd pull it a little, which would happen if a fish got on it, but it'd pull it hard, it would make a creaking like the rubber band was snapping. So I'm just not going to use that. I'll probably do, if I do another streamer, it'll be with some of this on it. It won't be as stiff as if it was wire. Um, but I ain't really got any wire for it. I've also gotten some new tools on the way. And Nelly has helped me out with getting a new vise, so that will be here within a couple of weeks. Shout out to Nelly's Flies. That is a huge help. And I'll be replacing one of these with a new, uh, I forget what they're called. Bobbin, I think? Yeah, bobbin. A new bobbin. Probably not this one, because this one's for my big roll. But I'm probably going to change out this one. It's good. It's just, it's kind of an awkward, it's comfortable. It is comfortable in the hand. And you can use the fat in your hands to slow this wheel, which is pretty good. Uh, Even if you got skinny hands, you still got that squishiness. So you'll be able to like lightly grasp, and the fat will not allow you to just strip line. Uh, that I'll replace this one because this one has sharp edges on it, and that one's got soft edges. So yeah, I'm probably going to replace this bobbin. I also got some otter fur on the way. There's a dude on Etsy selling either rabbit fur, squirrel fur, and some other kinds of fur. That's why this stuff burns. It's no artificial flavoring. It's all just straight fruit juice. I was kind of wondering why that burnt each time I drank it. Alright. Pretty sure this is what they use for the communion at the church. Welch's Family Farm Owned grape juice. But the church I go to, they don't use communion wafers. They actually have a bread up there that they break, and they have the little tray with the little vials of grape juice, because kids can't have alcohol. And they'll tear a piece off, give it to you. Of course, they clean their hands. They got bottles of sanitizer up there. But they'll break it, pull a piece off, and they'll give it to you, and you'll get one of the little glasses. And that's the coolest thing to me about that church is I've been to a few, and they do the communion wafers, the little things that come in a plastic pack. So I'd much rather what this church does, because it is awesome. But I experienced my first candle lighting Sunday, which is basically where you go. There's more songs than normal. And a dude brought out a guitar and sang a rendition of Hallelujah, which was really good. But yeah, that was my experiences. I was looking at a fly. Something was just on the screen on Warframe. Anyways, oh, by the way, if any of y'all play Warframe, how are y'all liking the stone frame so far? Not Atlas, but Corvex, I think is how you pronounce his name. I don't know, so don't hold me to it. Alright. I'm just gonna put my character right there. put some Spotify on. Gonna get some dubstep. I've been looking for fly fishing tying music, and I can find it on my phone, which is what y'all are watching me from, but I can't find it on here. But I was able to find a podcast of some people who talk about fly fishing. So, hold on, I'm gonna try and search it again. Fly tying. Mainly, it's just like guitar stuff like that, no singing, just a good melody. And it's beautiful. I really like that music. I listened to it when I was putting together some stuff, and it makes time fly when you're doing it. Fly fishing. Time flying. You know, when I was younger and I heard of fly fishing, I always thought of someone in an airplane casting a line out the window. It was just one of them thoughts. Uh, or no. I think my friend told me that one. Mine was, I think I thought people were trying to catch flies with a fishing pole. Either or. Yeah, I think mine was. I thought people was trying to catch flies. Yeah, I believe that was the one. Uh, and then one of my friends thought it was casting out of an airplane. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I found out if you just stick the end in, you ain't gotta use this. It's been a lot easier. Give me a second, right quick. I gotta try and find something. Anyways, the reason I put some UV glue and still whip finished, uh, I like to just do that because for me that makes it more secure. My fly's not going to fall apart. I don't think any of the others that weren't used with UV glue are going to fall apart. It's just I like to be a little bit more safer than sorry. This time I went for a more simplistic uh one. Oh, sorry, I gotta get my pliers. Uh, Sorry if I've been rambling. My brain just goes fast and stiff. Mm, fumes. Lovely fumes. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all. UV glue bottles will say instant cure. It doesn't instantly cure. There's still some parts that will be wet. So you gotta hold it a bit longer. Went for like a little kind of like a dragonfly, basically. So it's got some wings, it's got the butt, and it's got fuzzy head. So we shall see once it gets summer and I get me a fly fishing rod. Because I gave my other one to my dad. And the one I had before broke, and also the eyelets aren't good on it. So, and I got one in my shopping cart that I'll be getting. It's a nice one. Well, I gotta find it again because I kind of uh, went with a different thing. Uh, but yeah. Oh, and I finally figured out how to shop for waders. The thing you walk out into the water with. Anyways, alright, so if you're like me, you're big in your belly. Your chest is big, but like width wise, uh, but my belly's the biggest part. The dude I found online says go by the biggest part on you. If that's your belly, measure your belly. Now, on mine, because he also says to go up a size, don't get your exact size, go up above it because you'll be wearing jackets, stuff like that if it's cold when you're uh, fly fishing to stay warm. So you want a bit of a buffer area. Um, for me, it came out to 70 uh, on my stomach size, like what it classifies as what you call it, chest size. Yeah, what it classifies as that. on the little online thing. So go for either, if you're skinny, go for just the width of your chest because it's going to loop over your chest. Uh, if you're like me, big, uh, go for your stomach size. Measure your stomach because that'll be the biggest part on us. So, and also when it says your like inseam, or one of the others, I believe it was inseam, means stick part of the measuring tape underneath your heel, come up to the inside of your crotch, and then because you'll have the 0 under your foot, then from there, then you'll take it, you'll see what number it is. I write mine down, uh, and so you'll have everything uh, to be your size, a little bit over, but your size. But yeah, thank y'all for joining me. I had a lot of fun today. Uh, got to listen to some new music I ain't heard before. It ain't exactly what I call fly fishing music because it's like a lot of sad music. Uh, but it was good. So yeah, y'all have a good day.